what's up, you guys? I'm getting ready. I'm getting an audience. Okay. I got my phone on the charger. Sweet. Okay. Hey, what's up? Okay, so we got 3 bear hides to do. I'm gonna try to hurry up and get this done as fast as possible. It's gonna be loud. So let me just get this set up. What's up, Critter Getter? Man, you the boss, homie. I'll be watching your live streams, man. You just flooded. You got a lot of work you doing, man. I'm a big fan of you, Critter Getter. I like what you got going on, dude. But right now, I've got 3 bear hides I've got to flesh out. So I use a pressure washer to flesh all my stuff out, especially on these bears. But let's see. Is that a freaking pressure washer? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm about to use one. No problem, Critter Getter. I'm glad to have you up on here, man. Yeah, I had some issues with my channel being monetized, man, and pretty sure I got it fixed out. I'm just waiting for it to all be good, man, and should just be a few days now. I'm pretty excited about that. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to crank up this pressure washer. If my phone was charged, I'd have my microphone. I could talk to y'all while I'm doing that. If it'll charge a little bit, I'll go in there and grab it. What's up? What's up, David? How you doing, man? All right, y'all. I'm about to start this pressure washer, and we're about to get with it on the old bear hide. what's up, y'all. Yeah, it's a black bear. Check it out. I'm gonna show y'all what's up. So the pressure washer, that's what you start off with, all right? But the pressure washer, that didn't take long. And I'm talking like down smooth. It's cleaning it off. One thing that we're gonna be doing, gotta salt this thing, gotta thoroughly degrease it. And we're gonna put it in a pickle bath for a couple days. And then I'll be bringing it inside. I'll be doing a live stream on shaving this hide down. So anything that this doesn't get off, I'll be thinning this hide down and cleaning it up even more. But I like the pressure washer because bear have a lot of grease that kind of bleeds into their skin. This helps take it off. But bear skin's a lot different because you can see the hair follicle right there. There's this layer of flesh that is just sitting right above the hair follicle. You really don't want to get into that with the pressure washer. So you really want to be very diligent about just taking off what's on the surface. So that's just something. But yeah, look at that. I mean, that's taking that crap off all the way down there, then pause. So while we're cleaning up a lot of it right now, we're going to be cleaning up even more after we get the bulk of everything off. There's a lot more to this than what I'm doing right now. So I plan on doing live streams on all three of these bears that I'm doing right now in front of y'all. So I got some, I got my mini flesher. I'll be mini fleshing around the paws a lot more, around the face a lot more. A lot of fleshing when it comes to bears. The pressure washer does the bulk of the work for me. Yeah. Yeah, I got a deer hide right there that I just fleshed out today. I fleshed out some coons this morning. I did a live stream this morning. I fleshed out some coons, some coyotes, foxes. Heck yeah, I appreciate y'all. All right, y'all. Yeah, so if you pressure wash it off, you gotta have, you need a turbo nozzle. They're like 50 bucks at a hardware store. But man, so it just spins it around and it just rips that crap off. Yeah, turbo nozzle. All the other ones sucks. Kevin, guys killing everything. Yeah, they done. I've actually, the only thing I've killed this year is a deer. That's it. Yeah, it makes a huge mess, but as you can see, neighbor there, neighbors everywhere. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Oh yeah, like my fur tumbler, where's it at? It's somewhere. No, I don't know where the hell is that fur tumbler at on this camera. Oh yeah, you can't see it. It's loud as shit. Turbo no, yeah, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm the black sheep of this neighborhood. Oh yeah. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get back with it. I appreciate y'all. it is what it is. People don't come outside no more anyway, so it ain't like, you know, it ain't like it really matters, you know. Yo, what's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all joining in. Man, if y'all ain't hit that like button and you like what I'm doing, go ahead and like this live stream for me. one bear hide done. Yo, what's up, y'all? Yeah, it's a bear hide. Man, y'all, I wish I had my phone charged. I'd have my freaking, yeah, it's a small bear. I'm fleshing a small bear with a pressure washer. And I'm gonna show you that. So what I'm gonna do is take it over here to this frame. Now this frame is jacked up. I've had a lot of hides on it. I need to do some work to it and fix it up. Hold on. All right. So what I'm gonna do, oh yeah, man, wouldn't some bear skin or bear hide make some good gloves? So what I'm gonna do, there it is right there. Just flesh it out. There's a leaf on it. We don't have bears here, but we have a lot of wild boar. I'd like to have some wild boar. Who's the skull looking? Huh? What in the hell you do to my dog? So many people say that. All right, let's go get another bear. Oh yeah, we got more. We got more. We got more. Man, I got bear fat all over this thing. There we go. How do you peel off the skin? Knife. Yeah, you skin the animal. All right, we're gonna take this small bear here. See, I've got that bear we're gonna flesh right now. Evil, and get the hell out of here. And then I got that bear right there. You need crazy powerful pressure washer, will the average one work? 3,100, 2,800 PSI will work. I like 3,100 because you can, if you just take it away from the hide, you reduce the amount of power. How's the skull looking? Oh yeah, so I haven't done the skull yet. Right now, it is right there. All right, that's just one of them. They only wanted one skull with these two orders. And I've got this one skull in another deep freezer. So yeah, today, this morning, we fleshed these hides on the live stream. And now, this evening, we're fleshing these hides. Joe Rogan. All right, yeah, it's crazy how heavy they are right now. But they're not heavy when you get it done. I'm evil. You're evil, dude. Look at you hating, being a hater. Being a hater. I'm a bad mofo. That's what I am. You're a hater. All right. He's not even. Just different to you. Yeah. Let's see. America. Anyway. So I tanned the hides. I actually got a whole series. Nah, man. I got them all. I gotta go to where I store them at. Dude, I am spirit. Dude, you're not spirit, man. You're gone. Okay, yeah, that's annoying. I mean, yeah, it'd be one thing if be one thing if they were asking questions, trying to understand, but they're not. They're just hating. I ain't got time for that. Okay. Wales, UK, defenseless, show how much they know. Yeah. Hold on. Who is that? America 63636. Man, if you want to do hides, no, these hides aren't for sale. I don't eat the bear meat because I don't kill them. My eye. What about it? Anyway. Deer hides are good, are good to start off with. Man, that's a lot of details to get into, especially with how I tan hides. I mean, there's a lot involved in it. But good thing is, I do these live streams. Here's the first step, is fleshing it, all the way to salting it. Yo, what's up, y'all? Are you MAGA? Man, I believe in Make America Great Again. And I got Christian fundamentals that I try to incorporate in my own life. And I agree with Charlie Kirk a lot. And I think it's a freaking shame. I'm not in any kind of like group, no. But, you know, yeah, what would Jesus do? That's pretty much the fundamentals of my life. And if MAGA follows that, then, you know, I'm still for Jesus. That's pretty much it. Do you make things from the hides? No, not yet. I want to one day. But right now, I provide a hide tanning service. All right, guys, I gotta get this crap done. Do you use brains? No. Yeah, I ain't really, you know, am I a flat earth guy? I ain't never really seen the earth outside of my perspective, so no, I can't really say what's what, you know what I mean? I don't have all the answers in my brain. MAGA's not like Jesus at all. Look, I ain't really getting into all this, y'all, all right? I don't really know what MAGA's like. You know, I thought Charlie Kirk was trying to do some good. And that's between him and God, you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to live my life, and I'm trying to do some good, you know what I mean? Anyway, appreciate y'all for watching. We about to crank it up. We about to clean this dude up. Earth ain't flat. Nobody really knows, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. But we really don't know. Anyway, I'm about to flesh a bear hide. Oh, people funny. All right. Yeah, these are small bears. This is the biggest bear out of the three that I had to do right now. Yeah, the only reason why I can give y'all this angle is because if I put you anywhere else, you're gonna get blasted. So you gotta keep it right here. Look, you're obviously seeing it from a different perspective. So that's what I'm looking at. But y'all have to look at this over here because I don't want y'all to get blasted with water. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I'm pressure washing. Y'all gonna watch it? No, it's probably 6 foot. But anyway, I'm about to crank it up because we got this one and one more to do. And then we got to salt them all and then hang them all up. So here we go. What's up, everybody? LC, what are you talking about? I don't lose money. Y'all crazy. No, I've actually been making more money now than I've ever made in my life. So, yeah. I definitely wouldn't be doing it if I was losing money. Anyway, that's crazy. No, y'all wrong for that. Yeah, why would I even do this? Like, I don't have this much spare time to just be spending. I mean, yeah, no way. That's crazy. That's bad business. Matter of fact, if I was losing money, I wouldn't be able to afford to continuously do it nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of money too. I mean, you can literally make, the clientele is there. You can make as much money as you want to. I mean, if you want to take on all these people that want their hides tanned, I mean, you can make a crap ton of money. Yeah, Renumium, I can't produce that. Oh yeah, my prices will go up. I mean, you have to think, you know, I've been doing it for 2 years. I'm gaining a lot of experience by charging lower prices. You know, I'm doing, my prices are low, but I'm still making money on top of it. And I'm also gaining experience. And so throughout these 2 years, my prices have been slowly going up. And you're just catching me at the part of the whole journey that I'm in right now. It'll continue to grow. But I mean, you know, it takes time. You know, you can't, you know, it's a lot of work and there's still a lot for me to learn. I'm doing pretty good right now. Oh yeah, dude, I get dirty. Nah, I mean, it's all good. We all good. We learning. We all learning as we go here. Me too. So anyway, y'all, check it out. May the Lord bless you and your business. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice out right now. Yeah, I do. Ola, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, here we go. Well, that's not good. The whole pressure washer just freaking locked up. Simple. Got good oil. Let's see. Let's see here. Well, we've hit a stumbling block. Now the pull start's like, it's catching. It's acting stuck. It ain't got no gas. It ain't got no gas in it. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, it's got good oil, I just checked. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get this thing started. Hopefully. I'm in Arkansas. Oh yeah, we having a good time. We having a good time. I'd rather have a good time than a bad time. Huh. I mean this. It ain't got no gas in it. And you know what sucks? Ain't got no gas here. So that means we gotta go get some. We gotta get some. And I ain't gonna stop the live either. I'm gonna keep the live going. We going to the gas station. All 150 y'all. We going. Gas station love. We about to go. We about to go right now. Hold on, y'all. And then we're coming back here and just getting right back at it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Huh. Ha! Ain't got no gas in it. Reckon I had to go get me some. Gotta go get the car keys. You know, it's not very hard to do that. Just a little underbite. All right. What's up, Byler? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gotta go get some gas. Gotta find my car keys. What's up, y'all? There they are. Let's go get some gas. I'm not gonna stop this live just because I ran out of gas and gotta go get some. We're gonna go to the gas station. Man, it's hotter than all get out in here. Damn. I got that heater on. Hey, there we go. Just gotta go get some gas. I went to a doctor's visit and I was in there for like 2 hours today. Well, heck yeah. Oh, following 1226. I remember you. Where you been? Oh, I don't drink, man. I'm like almost 4 years sober, 100% sober. Heck yeah. No, it is a lot easier doing it this way. And it cleans off the hide real good. And makes degreasing. Makes degreasing really easy when you pressure wash it. So yeah, I prefer pressure washing all day long over using a knife. A knife's good. It does a good job. It really just depends on what you're trying to do, you know? It's whatever. And what works best for you. I'm real slow with a knife, a fleshing knife, so my car might need some gas. Oh, your car needs gas. My car might need some gas. Man, what's up? I speak English. I don't, I'm sorry. Hey, what's up? I'm going to get some gas. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on, doing a YouTube live, fleshing a bear hide with a gas-powered pressure washer, and it ain't got no gas in it. Imagine that. So we're gonna run in here. I need $3. I think the best is to never begin with alcohol and that type of, yeah, oh yeah, man. If you can just stay away from it, you know. I think a lot of it starts when as a kid. Not everybody starts as a kid, but you know, there's just certain things that happen, or certain things we don't know how to, you know, properly react to or take in, and we start going down a wrong path. Gas is, where I'm at, is $2.46 a gallon. Pretty nice. Heck yeah, not too far off. Okay, everyone, here we go. We're gonna get some gas now. See, I'm like right down the road from the gas station, everything. I just got y'all with me, man, and nobody knows it. We're all just a bunch of weirdos. All right, let's go. You know, it's gonna suck if that pressure washer was like locked up or some bull crap. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's out of gas though. Yeah, if somebody would bring me some otters, I reckon I'd do them. I've done otters. You a farmer? Heck yeah, I'm also a butcher. I work at a slaughterhouse and I tan a lot of farmers' cow hides. $141 people watching, 142 likes. Heck yeah. Yo, if you ain't liked the live stream, go on ahead and do it. What have you got to lose to just hit that like button? Thank you. Thank you. Look, I got a river rod. I'm gonna be using it tomorrow. Probably gonna do a live stream fishing tomorrow, hopefully. If I can get these bear hides done. Ooh, for the entire town in Ohio in early 1900s, late 1800s, I had this entire knife set. Wow, that's priceless. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, cutting meat's nice. All German knives. I'm telling you what. If you ever sell them, man, I would buy them. Man, that'd be cool. But if you don't sell them, I wouldn't either. I totally get it. Sean Turner, yeah, I'll do some otters. As soon as somebody brings me some, I've got one person that's supposed to be bringing me some. We'll see how that goes. Guys, we need to go and flush these bear hides. We need to do it right now. Let's go. Oh, Guitar Loco, what's up? All right, we're about to get back at it. Yeah, I do. I want to say to that. My email is in my YouTube description. Shoot me an email for anything. If you want hides tanned, if you got questions about hide tanning, if you want to sell me some German knives, anything, just shoot me in my email. Oh, that'd be cool. You know, I'm actually going to be, my channel's monetized, but it's going through a waiting period right now because I had to fix something. And as soon as I get it fixed, I'm going to be doing some members only live streams. And on those, I will be doing giveaways. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe. And giveaways, it could be a fleshing knife. It could be some McKinsey oil. Thank you, Carmen. It could be, how do you get a hide to me? Look in my YouTube description. There you will find my email address, tanyourhide25@gmail.com. Go ahead and shoot me an email about what you got, and we can communicate from there. I can give you my phone number from there, and you can call me. That's how I give my personal phone number out, is through emails and stuff like that. So yeah, you can ship them. You can ship them green, you can ship them dried, I don't freaking care. Just make sure they're insulated. And if they're frozen and green, just super insulated, super frozen. And do the expedited shipping, like get it here quick. I'm gonna head off before you go. So no Joshua Wood, I'm not doing the skull today, but I will be. I will be soon. I'm gonna get these hides in the pickle bath, and while they're sitting in there for a couple days, then I'll break out that skull. They're not too expensive, and 5 will gladly give them to you. I'm a journeyman electrician, and many times people pay me and stuff. Heck yeah, that's cool. I used to be an apprentice electrician. Pretty cool job. And German tools were freaking awesome. All right, let's see if we can put some gas in here and get this going. Can y'all see that? Oh crap. Yeah, I'm interested in doing otter. I'll tan anything. If you get in my YouTube description on my channel, get my email, shoot me an email, we can go from there. 100%. Like, I'm all in. Alright, y'all. Yeah, pretty little sunset. Now, let's finish up this bear hide. So I've got one more bear hide to do after this one, and then we're gonna salt them all up at the same time. So this one and one more, and then we'll be done. appreciate y'all. Wish I had the microphone in so I could at least, I tell you what, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I guess I've missed something. Almost done with this one. right, there's one. There's another. All right, we got one more. This is a small one. Let's see what y'all got going on here. Man, I'd like to hunt some boars. I think Arkansas boars are all season too. Hey, I appreciate y'all for watching. Yo, we got 156 likes. That's cool. Hey, if you hadn't liked the live stream already, please do so. Helps me out. I'm in the USA. I'm not sure if y'all are talking to me. I'm talking to you. Oh man, I thought this one was smaller. It may not be smaller. Well, I think it is, yeah. There it is right there. Last one. It is the last one. What's up from the UK? We're tanning hides. And as soon as we get done with this bear hide, we're gonna salt 3 bear hides. Just gonna lay them out on a tarp, salt them, and hang them up. And that'll be that. So this is 3 bear hides. And really, basically under an hour. I'd say under an hour because I've had to go to the gas station and get salt and all this and all that. All right. This one's pretty fatty. Well, we're about to knock all that off. Just got to get it laid out here as best as you can. Yeah, this bear is fatty. Gonna be wild. Gonna be wild. Friends, pull you off from far away. Man, thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for being on this channel, seeing what I do. We are about to do the last bear now. Yeah, I'm in America right here. Yep. I got a, hey, what's up, gun dog? We're working on bear hides. This is number 3 right here. We're fleshing them with the pressure washer. And as soon as I get done with this one, we're gonna salt some 3 bear hides and gonna hang them up for the night. Yeah. y'all can see how much fat I got on my phone. I'm in Arkansas. Yeah, that's gross. Dang, it's a lot of snow. Dang, make me. Now, while that happens, I don't freaking know. Heck yeah, I'm glad that y'all are just talking amongst yourselves while I'm doing this. That's good. I appreciate y'all a freaking crap ton. There you have it. So that's 3 bear hides fleshed out. All right, y'all. So now the next step is I'm gonna do this a little bit different. I feel like it's gonna make it a little bit more organized and just a little easier for me to manage. It's not raining, it's not bad weather for the next few days. I like to do stuff outside if I can. I can easily salt these inside. Let me wipe off the screen. Hey, appreciate you ate it. Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, man. Hold on, y'all. Ugh. What does that look like? Pretty rough. Let me see here. That's better. All right, I got fat all over me, but it's okay. I got a tarp. I'm gonna take it over here, spread it out, and one at a time, we're gonna salt these hides. And I just got some paracord hanging up, and we're gonna hang that stuff up. But first, we're gonna set it up. Yeah, put me up in the trees. I'll be a tree man. All right, check it out. I'm so excited. So if any of y'all did see my live stream earlier today, we got some stuff done today. It's nice. It's always nice to get some stuff done. Okay. We're gonna take this tarp and lay it out right up under here. I'll tell you what. Just like that. And now, country boy life for the win. Heck yeah. I spent a lot of time in a tree this year. All right, we got a little bag of salt right there. Perfect. All right, so we'll do 1 bear hide real quick. Now, with the pressure washer, like on the faces of bears, you can't do much with them. And most animal hides are like that. You can't do much with the faces. So what do? You just clean them up a little bit. I'll show you here in a minute. You just clean them faces up a little bit. Get as much of what you can off. Around the faces, it's real thin. Except for like around the jaws, it's thicker. But once you get up in the face, it's real thin. And bears are no exception to that either. So you just want to do what you can. Open it up a little bit, clean it up a little bit. And then after it's in the pickle bath for a little bit, then we'll take it back out. I got a shaving machine. We'll shave the hide down. I got a mini flesher. We'll use it to clean the face up. You can use a fleshing knife to shave it down on a fleshing beam. That's doing it by hand. And you can use a razor blade and a ball, like a baseball, to create a rounded surface, easier to work on, and use a razor blade, yeah, and clean the face up. That's how I started out, and it works real good, and you can get real good at it, and it won't take no time at all. Wow. All right. What we're gonna do open this thing up. And the reason why I put a tarp out is because I don't want the hide to get too dirty. And I've also got trees right here I don't want to kill. So the salt will kill them. There's still going to be some more fleshing to do, but we have done a pretty freaking good job so far. And now I get down here and we're going to get salt all over this freaking dude. And I'm going to hang them up. I'm not just going to let them sit here in this salt. I'm just going to hang them up, and that's going to be good. Just get it all over everything. Because tomorrow it's going in a pickle bath. Get it in the paws real good, like real good. I mean, put your finger down where every finger went. Put your finger in its old finger holes. Yeah. Because these bears still have the claws on them. So we gotta get salt in there real good. All right, we gotta go get pickle bath. Sounds funny. It does. Indeed, it does. We gotta get another bag of salt. I'm pretty sure I got one in my car. I hope so. But yeah, pickle bath, man, that's where it's at. Like, if you ain't pickling your hides, you're missing out. See, I just live in the neighborhood, man. I can't see because of that sunset. Oh yeah, I got another bag of salt. Okay, I also got a bunch of fishing crap and hunting stuff, deer antlers, salt for the win. Salt for the win. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me. See, I'm gonna let these bear hides sit with that salt on them just for a little bit because I want to ensure that it's gonna stick to it. Pickle bath. Why? Ooh, I'll tell you what, I love explaining this. So thank you for asking. So the pickle bath is an acidic bath with a crap ton of salt in it. And in a hide, you have what's called structured proteins and non-structured proteins. The non-structured proteins are things like fat, you know, there's nerve endings, there's sweat glands, there's just all these different things that are in the skin of an animal. And what makes up the skin is what I like to call the skeleton of the skin, and that is the skin fibers themselves. They're actually like interwoven thread-like material, obviously organic, and that's what skin is. And there's all kinds of bull crap in it. And the pickling bath, so the strongest thing in the skin is the fibers themselves. Everything else is weaker. So this acid in the pickling bath dissolves crap. If you leave metal in there, it'll dissolve it and it rust it out. You know, the salt will rust it out. It'll break it down. But the acid will break down all of the non-structured protein way before it breaks down the structured protein, which is the skin fibers themselves. And the acid and the salt will not only cure it, but it will draw all that dissolved bull crap out. And that way, when you go to tan your hide, you have a more even tan, and it helps to whenever you're trying to soften it, it'll soften better. It'll absorb the leather oil, conditioning oil, more evenly, and will do a lot better job. Pickling hides, my hides didn't start getting good until I started pickling them. I use a no harm. That old, what's up? I haven't been in your stream in a while. I know it, man. I remember you. How you been doing? I use a no harm pickling acid from Pro One Taxidermy, and it's 1/2 ounce per gallon of water and a pound of salt per gallon of water. Or you can go to the store and buy citric acid. It's just as good, but you got to use 3 ounces of citric acid per gallon of water. So you got to have more of it. And, you know, if you buy it in a gallon, it'll last you a long time. And if you clean your hides like I clean mine, I can use my pickle baths 3 to 4 times. So, I mean, you don't have to throw them away right when you're done with them, as long as you keep them clean. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna stack these right now. And I'm gonna end up just letting them sit for just a little bit. That way that salt really gets in there. And then I'm gonna hang them up and let them drain all night and all day tomorrow. 24 hours. 24 hours, 7 days a week. I'm tanning hides. I don't even sleep. Anyway, just made that up. Just made that up off the dome. Are you proud of me? Anyway, getting weird. Now, when I do bear hides, I do a lot of live streams. Yeah, man, you start getting technical with this stuff, start breaking it down. There's a science behind all this. If you want to make legit leather out of anything, there's a science behind it. And I'm here to teach that, man. That's you know, here to have a good time, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, my whole drive for doing YouTube is to share what it took me forever to understand. And you don't have to do it, obviously. I mean, you don't have to do, you know, but you got some people out there that want to know this stuff, and I'm here for you. Oh, show. That's what I'm doing. Just trying to spread the knowledge, because it's good stuff to know, I think. And some other people think the same thing. Again, get a crap ton of salt. If you have any pause at all, you can't see anything I'm doing. Hello, what's up? So look, let me turn this all around. Hey, what's up, April? I see you. Yeah, freaking tan hides. Pickle the hide. So I have the paws left on here. I've taken all the bones out. And so you just have to make sure that you get salt all the way in there and just get your fingers in there. And otherwise it'll rot. You don't want this thing to start breaking down. See how thin that is, man? That's gonna be a soft hide. The thinner you get it, the softer it'll be. But the quicker you gotta work. Because the thinner it is, the faster it'll dry. Which can be a good thing. All right. So we gotta make this bag of salt last. I ain't got my knife on me. We gotta make this salt last for 2 bear hides. Ew. Holy crap, come on. Yeah, pickling hides, man, that's it, dude. That is the way to do it. Like, I'll never not pickle a hide again. It don't make sense not to now that I've understood it and then I've actually experienced it. Like, I see what it does. And so I'll do it every single time. Like, anytime you ever see white leather, that's because they pickled it. Like, the pickling draws out all the blood, draws out all kinds of impurities. And that's what, like, yeah, that's what makes the leather white and pretty. But that's why you gotta keep it clean too, the whole time. Because if you don't and it gets dirty, well then guess what? It ain't gonna be white no more. So you gotta watch it. That's why I heard a guy say, treat your hide, oh, it's on YouTube. I watched a YouTube video and a guy said, treat your hide like you're gonna eat it. Like it's food. Keep it clean, take care of it. That was some freaking solid advice. And that's how I see it. Getting salt in them paws again. All right. Oh man. Sometimes I wish I just had a giant table, man. Freak. You want to rub this salt in, man. You want to get it in there. See, it's already changing the way that skin looks. That's awesome. You got to get that salt in all them nooks and crannies, man. It has got to be everywhere. It just has to be everywhere. Heck yeah. And see, I'm glad that putting it that way makes sense, because used to I watched videos, people were, they had adopted the method of pickling their hides, and no one ever explained it like that. And I can't remember where I heard it the way I've explained it, because I didn't come up with that. Somebody said it like that and it clicked. It just makes sense. They said it for what it is. And everywhere else I looked, I was just hearing just these random little things that didn't make any sense. They just didn't make sense. It sounded good, but it didn't make sense. So anyway, I heard it like that and it made sense. So I tried it and it was awesome. I'm so glad I did it. So glad I pickled hides. Total game changer. Look at that. beautiful, man. Freaking beautiful. Like, come on. It's crazy how much lighter they get after you flesh them. I mean, you take off all the weight of it, just about. Now, this is a pretty, out of the 3 bears here, this is probably the biggest one, I would say. I would say. Face first. Make sure the face has got it, because remember, on these particular bear hides, there's still, you know, flesh and stuff that we're gonna have to flesh later on the face. It's easiest to do when the hide has been pickled. The stuff comes off better because, again, the acid breaks down everything, makes everything easier to come off, but we can still salt it and still be okay. Make sure you got all the folds pulled out. I'm doing these lives, but it's basically little tutorials, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all watching, man. 189 likes. We almost got 200 likes. Yeah, if you ain't liked, please do it. It'd be cool to get 200 likes. I'm just pushing salt in the fingers. I know I'm out of the frame. Push some salt for over there later. $170 likes. Pretty cool, y'all. Y'all support goes a long way with me. I mean, I enjoy tanning hides, but I love when other people appreciate it. Like, because it is a lot of work. It's nice to see that other people are into this, or they watch these videos and it makes them want to get into it. I've had a lot of people come back at me and be like, hey, you know, your hide tanning video showed me how to do this and that, and it's like, good, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I need to make some more videos. One, let's see, I guess it's a tumbler. Yeah, that's a huge fur tumbler. to what Ranger said. You'll like that. I don't know. Holes are, you know, you can sew up holes real easy. You can either use a whip stitch to sew up a hole, or my favorite, and really what's necessary for me, because you know, they have to endure that huge tumbler back there. I use baseball stitches. To me, those are it. They don't come apart in that tumbler. They're solid. It's kind of overkill stitch, but it ain't coming apart. I'll tell you that. It ain't coming apart. So there you have it. That is. Yep, always gotta make sure you ain't got no folds in the skin. That way everything's getting salted. So what I'm gonna do now is, that's the 3 bear hides that we fleshed out today. There they are, just stacked up on each other. And what we're gonna do is just let those sit there for a minute. Let that salt really start sticking good. And then I'm just gonna hang them up on that piece of paracord right there. Oh, Ranger. Oh crap, what have I done? All right, I'll look. Let me turn it back around. Look at me. I'm just playing. Oh, I do learn a lot from your content sometimes. I will probably never get to this level, but I would like to learn to do a little bit of work with this stuff. Yeah, for sure. Hey, thanks Ricky for pointing that out. Yeah, and a lot of this stuff, you know, depending on what you got, you know, if you got a coyote you want to do, man, go to Walmart, get you some citric acid and get you some salt. You go to the co-op, or I used to just go buy salt at Walmart. I'd buy like 20 of them freaking 1 pound little deals of salt in the cooking area, you know, in the grocery aisles. And I'd come home with all that, man, and you know, you can still make some good stuff. You know, get you some citric acid to pickle in a 5-gallon bucket with. You ain't got to have a tumbler. There's one thing that I built a long time ago. I ain't got it no more, but it's how I used to soften hides, and it worked real good. I used to stretch hides on a frame and soften them up until a certain point. Then I'd take them off that frame, and I had a little deal I could run them over, and a super easy build. I mean, it'd take you freaking 15-20 minutes to build it real time. And you can do that, you know. You ain't got to buy these $high leather oils. I mean, shoot, let's see, you go get some neat's foot oil, you know, pretty cheap, conveniently available. So there's all kinds of ways to do this stuff at home without having, you know, big crap. And the only reason why I do is because I'm trying to get into production. Next hunt, it's on. I probably need help from my cousin because he does the animal for me. Heck yeah. Yeah, get you some help. And tan a hide with a buddy. That's fun too. Something y'all can be proud of. Yep. That's one thing you know, if it slows down for me during the summertime, I mean, even if it don't, I can make time. But I want to make videos on how to do this stuff on a small scale and still turn out with a freaking awesome end result. You know, I think some people see that I got a tumbler or I got the shaving machine. I got all these different things that help me out. And if you're just wanting to tan one hide a year, you're not about to spend all that money on that crap. but there's ways that you don't have to. And it's easy. It's not hard work. You just gotta want to do it. So, what's crazy? It looks like fun in the sun. It is. And then in the end result, it'll make you want to do it again. Yeah. All you need to do is just find a method that works for you. And I'm going to show a few different methods this summer. One thing I want to do, you know, I'm a butcher at a slaughterhouse, so we get all kinds of hides there. And my favorite is to get some sheep hides or some goat hides. They're pretty small, not real thick. And I want to do some bark tanning. That's what I used to do a lot of. I always show this wallet off. I made this wallet. This come from an unborn calf, and I got this whole process to make. This is worn down quite a bit, but all that right there is just leather that I made. Look at this. Hold on. On the inside there, the old wallet. I need to do some repairs to it, but that's bark tanning. That's real leather. All right. And I want to show how to do that. It's fun to do. I enjoy the crap out of it. Well, dude, look at this. Look at that. All that is just from crap I've been blowing off. And so I'm going to be designing something that's a lot more clean into where I can throw crap away. Handmade beauty. What tannin? So there's tannins naturally in the bark, if that's what you're asking. And so I just extract those, and it's like a bark liquor, and I soak that crap up in there. Anyway, you guys, been a long day. I think I'm done. I think I'll come out here later and just hang up those bear hides and let them sit there. Again, I only salt them for 24 hours, and then they go into a pickle bath. Well, salt them for 24 hours, degrease the crap out of them, and I just use Dawn dish soap. And yeah, if I had a pond, well, I don't know, man. It may not be a good thing to do, put them in the pond. It might be okay, but you just try it out. I mean, they'll eat it, and it'll break down and decompose. I guess if you was just doing a few of them, then yeah, sure. But yeah, degrease the crap out of them. Rinse that dish soap off, or any kind of soap, whatever degreaser you decide to use, and then put it in your pickle. And then your pickle bath will stay clean, and it'll be super effective, and you'll be happy. I got some tanning videos on how I do my pickle baths. Go check them out. They're labeled as pickling baths, pickling and tanning, or pickling and neutralizing, all that. I explain all that, so go check it out if you're interested. All right, y'all, I'm gonna bounce. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a good one.